This is such a great time to have a conversation about what I've been thinking about a ton, which is when people say, have faith, just pray, all you need is God. This is so offensive to people when I just got attacked for saying it the other day on Facebook, and told some guy who it was his birthday and he said he doesn't have anyone. And the guy said, I don't know why everyone misses that all you need is God. I'm like, God ain't baking this guy a birthday cake. Why do we use God to do that? Like, why do we use God and use just pray and use just have faith as an excuse to not do the work that Jesus was the example of? And I feel like this time in our nation is such a good example of that. It's a cop-out. That's what it really is. It's, if I just tell people they just need God, then I don't have to do the work, right? People don't just need God. Tell that to a baby. They die without being held and loved and receiving attention. Like, oh, that person's just looking for attention. We were created to connect. Our brains are wired to connect. Our brains are wired to need things. And so to tell someone they just need God no, we need food, we need water, we don't just need God. And that is a cop-out. Jesus didn't come to earth and stand around and go, I'm not going to heal you because you just need God. Jesus didn't come to earth and walk into Lazarus' thing and be like, you just need God. He healed, he helped, he fed. I just feel like we have just really, that, I don't know where that ideal comes from, that people just need God. That's not even how the Creator created us. We were literally physiologically wired to need human connection and human touch. It's why we have old people dying and abusing drugs and the highest rates of depression in our homes. Just tell them, just pray all day. That's all you need. All you need is God. Not true, people. It is not true. Blow it up or shrink it down to see if it's truth. It's not true. People need people. They need hope. They need help. They need people to look up and smile. There's a story of a guy who said, if someone smiles at me today, I won't kill myself. Don't use God as your cop-out to help, or for your cop-out to be uncomfortable telling someone that you'll do more than pray for them. Praying should be a given. I'm not saying prayer isn't powerful, but so is helping. It's powerful too. Super powerful to be like, can I get you something? Do you need something? Can I come and see you? Do you want to talk? Is there anything I can do? That's like one of the best things we can say instead of pray. Is there anything I can do? I am praying for you, and is there anything I can do? Like, God is not our tool to cop out of serving people and loving people and being basic human needs. Jesus didn't set the example of going out into the field and just talking to people. He set the example of going out there and feeding them. Basic human needs, whatever those are. Homeless don't need sandwiches, they need homes. Let's meet that one. Yeah, let's get outside in the beautiful nature of creation and all find ways that we can bring hope and help to people. You don't have to wait for your pastor to lead that. You don't have to wait for the church to give you permission to go out there and outreach and create spaces and teams. And you don't have to have an LLC, and you don't have to have permission from the United States government to gather and meet with people and bring healing and hope. And if you are a speaker and God has given you a mouth, you don't have to stand in line. That's what's great about social media. You don't have to do that. You don't have to ask permission of the city to go meet. That's starting to get scary. Like the freedom of meeting. It's getting scary. I said a while ago, like, we're being called out of the churches, and now our churches are closed. Places that we could take in. Places that single moms that don't have a place for their child while they go to work, that have to work right now, our churches could be taking them in their yards, if nothing else, and call all the people that don't work and moms that are at home and say, hey, can you come in and help us watch these kids? And instead, we're closing them down. That's why I think 501c3s are bought out by the government, even the church. When you take that blood money, that tax-free money, you start being at the will of the United States government to tell you when you can't be open. yeah, I know I'm touching on uncomfortable territory, but, well, it's for the safety of the people. But was the church founded for the safety of the people, or did Jesus all the time do things against the government? Isn't that the very thing that he did? He ticked off the government. So we're like, let's fall in line with the government instead of thinking compassionately about what is it that we need to do in our communities to help and serve and be the hands and feet. Let's do more of that. Boom.